Something absolutely wild is happening in the markets right now. And this is crucial for everyone, not just seasoned investors. If you have a 401k or put your money into index funds like the S&P 500, you need to hear this. Whether you realize it or not, nearly half of your investment is already tied to the AI boom. Think about it. For every dollar you invest in the S&P 500, about 40 cents goes to just 10 companies. These are the big names you know: Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, Google, and Amazon. The concentration is getting extreme. Nvidia alone now accounts for about 8 cents of every single dollar invested in the index. Together, these AI giants are projected to spend a mind-boggling $330 billion this year, mostly on building out massive data centers and GPU farms. But here's the flashing red flag. To justify their current sky-high stock prices, these companies would need to generate over $2 trillion a year in profits. That's more than the combined annual profits of Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Meta, and Nvidia today. The math just doesn't add up. The hype is reaching a fever pitch. OpenAI's Sam Altman even mentioned a potential $1.4 trillion spending plan. When someone asked how that was possible for a company with only around $20 billion in revenue, he brushed it off, and later half-joked that the US government might have to step in as the insurer of last resort. The market definitely noticed that comment because it sounds eerily similar to a potential bailout scenario. Here's the dangerous game being played. The system is creating a feedback loop where the bubble just keeps getting bigger. It looks like this. Nvidia invests billions into a company like OpenAI. OpenAI then pays giants like Oracle and Microsoft for their cloud computing services. What do they do with that money? They buy more GPUs from Nvidia. Nvidia's profits soar, its stock price goes up, and it invests that money back into the ecosystem. On the surface, everyone looks like they're growing, but a lot of this is just the same money circling around, often financed by debt that's cleverly hidden off the balance sheets. You might be thinking, so what if a few tech investors lose some money? But this is bigger than that. Because these AI stocks now dominate the S&P 500, the entire market is affected. As their valuations climb higher and higher, index funds are automatically forced to buy more of their shares, creating a self-feeding cycle that pushes prices up, regardless of whether real, sustainable profits are actually growing. Some of the smartest investors in the world are signaling caution. Warren Buffett is currently sitting on the largest cash pile in his company's history, a sign he sees few good deals. And Michael Burry, the guy who famously predicted the 2008 housing crash, has made massive bets against AI darlings like Nvidia and Palantir. They read both, sending the same message. The markets are priced for a perfect future that might never arrive. In fact, Deutsche Bank recently stated that if it weren't for all this AI spending, the US economy might already be in a recession. So, the real question isn't just about how big AI will become. It's about how long this speculative hype can last before it finally collides with reality. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more insights.